Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session with I, your host, the Chancellor of the Otsutsuki clan, Shinrayuki Otsutsuki. Now, before we get on to the usual everything, I would like to explain a little something. Now, lately I have been out due to many reasons, and sorry that it's quite retrosophisticated that I can't quite say to you. So, before we actually start now, let's get on to certain disclaimers. There is a little slight issue which I would like to counteract, which I found a solution to it already. I cannot necessarily come up with ideas onto my own due to the fact that I don't necessarily know what's usually popular and what isn't usually popular. Although lately I have realized that certain videos on my channel, personally from where I stand, are quite popular. There are those who don't are not popular. There are those which I'll post recent and they'll be have much more views than those which were longer there, which is why I found this solution is I have created a Discord server known as the Otsutsuki Camp. Channel will be down, the link would be down in the description, and I would currently, from what I know currently, I have 25 subscribers, which I very appreciate it. I'd really like also I would like it for those who wish to join. That's to those who wish to join. Mainly, it's for to communicate with one another, to get to know each other. And to also give me personal ideas that you guys wish for me to do for what ifs, certain what ifs, and so on. If for those who wish not to, for those who wish to give it to me separately, you could go right on ahead. For instance, this one right here, I had already came up with the idea, but someone helped me broaden the idea more. So I believe that's personally it. Most likely. Anyway, let's get on to this. As like I usually say, those who can't see clearly, I'm going to give you out. This is what if Naruto could use blood demon art, or basically, most likely blood demon art, or basically what if he was the king of Muzan Kibitsuchi. Yeah, so basically. Now, you may be thinking, will Kushina be his mother? Yes, no, yes, sort of, sort of something. Yes, no, I am not too sure. Anyway, okay. So we start off when the Ninetales, between the operational era during when the Ninetales attacked, and we come to directly to when it was pierced Minato and Kush. Well, it pierced Minato only because he managed to push Kushina out of the way. Kushina out of the way of in order to seal the full Ninetales inside. Well, I don't want to use the name Menma, but I would really appreciate it if I could find a proper name for it, for him. But for now, we are going to go with Menma inside of Menma. Why? No matter what the fuck. Yes, he sealed the full Ninetales inside of Menma due to the fact that Kushina was weak, and if she had to seal a portion of that, and also since she's a Uzumaki, she still managed to live, continue living. As we then cut off to a darkish like alleyway like area as a woman with a child among and a man by her side running away from a lean black figure. As the woman would pull out a veil, as she would throw it onto the ground, as she would jump into a veil of smoke, as she would jump into smoke which was created, as she would then disappear, as she would get transported to the shinobi world, supposedly transported to the shinobi world. As a week would pass, Kushina would still be recovering from the huge chakra loss that she gained and the injuries she sustained during the battle with the Ninetales. Many people, oh fuck. Many people would turn a side eye to Kushina due to the fact that they knew that she was the Jinchuriki of the Ninetales, yet still it was the fourth Hokage who died instead of her. But what they don't know is that they actually had a son due to that. They actually had a son. As one day, as one day, Kushina would pass out in an alleyway, as people would take it as an opportunity, as certain, not shinobi, but such some villagers who really didn't like Kushina and either the fourth Hokage, would take the opportunity to take advantage of take advantage of the unconscious Kushina. Half Halfly awake but yet still unconscious, she would notice that there were a crowd of shadowy figures towards her. She wouldn't have the strength to react, so she would just lay there while tears streamed down her eyes. As all of a sudden she would as all of a sudden she would hear blood demon art, blood bewitchment, aroma of dreams, as flowers, certain like flowers would appear around the villagers and around Kushina as well, as she'd be knocked out. Who, who are you? Said Kushina. Who are you? Said Kushina. As the instant she said that, she would felt a sharp hit behind her neck, which would cause her to fall completely unconscious. Later that later that day, she would then get up into a room, mysterious like room, not necessarily dark and figurative, but I should I should stand in front of I should be standing well sorry should be sitting on a couch, sorry, with a young a young man standing in front of her, blue blue eyes I believe, and a darkish purplish pigmented hair. As Kushina would begin to as Kushina would begin freaking out, as the man would then say, "Calm down, woman. Jeez, please calm down." As an as another figure would walk up to her, holding a child in her hands, she would then go, "Yushiro." As Yushiro would then go, "Right, sorry, Lady Tamayo, and my apologies about Yushiro." You see, the thing is, as Yushiro would walk out of the room and return with a child in his hand, "Sorry, Lady Tamayo, but the little bugger woke up." As Kushina would get up, As Kushina would get up to see the child, but with a terrifying disarray, the child would have six eyes, as she would then begin freaking out and go on to ask, how is such a thing even possible? As mon Dieu. As Tamayo would then go on to take the child from Yoshiro, and then she would say, "You see, the thing is that along I, Yoshiro, and this child, we are demons, and this child's name is Naruto Kibitsuchi, the kin to the original demon and the late progenitor Muzan Kibitsuchi." As both Tomayo and Yoshiro would then, after mentioning his name, would then cough up blood, as Kushina would ask, "Are you okay?" As Tomayo would then say that we are on the verge of death. We are on the verge of death. As she would then go up to coughing up more blood once again. And she would say, we would like you. Wait, no, sorry. Kushina would then ask, with a sad expression onto her face, "So what about the child?" As both Yushiro and fuck, both Yushiro and Tamayo would shun their head downwards, looking onto the floor. As Kushina's eyes would begin to glimmer and shine, as she would then say, "Wait, would you like me to look after him as my own?" As both Yushiro and Lady Tamayo eyes would then glimmer and shine as well, as they would be praising Kushina for such courage. Both Tamayo and Yushiro would then answer yes, if you are willing to raise him as your own as a human being. As both of them would start pumping the last bit, as they would give Kushina to Yushiro, as they would give Naruto to Kushina, Naruto would stop crying as he would grab onto Kushina's finger, as both Yushiro and Tamayo would beat their finger, allowing blood to drip. As they would drink each drop of blood, they would pump every last bit of their life force into it, as they would create a wooden mask and a pair of crossed earrings, as they would say their final goodbyes to baby Naruto, and Kushina would head back to the leaf. The instant she entered, Tushinobe would run up, "Miss Kushina, are you alright? Are you hurt?" As she would say, "I'm okay, Kakashi, Rin. I just need to speak with Lord Ferd. I am right here." Oh god. As she would fall, oh good. As she'd fall unconscious, as she would get up to a recognizable ceiling, fuck, a recognizable ceiling which was her roof, and Yeah, where was I? Um, a recognizable ceiling which was her roof, and the fiddling and fondling of two babies beside her. As Rin would then get up from where she was sitting and would go on to holding the black-haired baby. Miss Kushina, well, you see, the thing is, as she would explain to both Kakashi and Hiruzen, well, oh fuck. Yeah. Kushina is currently explaining. Well, you see, the thing is, I should go on to explain why she was out of the village and everything, and should explain about Naruto and everything. As both Kakashi and Hiruzen were still processing the information chunk by chunk while Rin is playing with Naruto and Menma. Rin, how are you so calm and collected after hearing all that? What do you mean, Kakashi? I am surprised, but yeah, just look how cute the two of them are. Auntie Kushina, please tell me you are going to adopt him. Um, his name is Naruto Kibitsuchi, and yes, I am going to adopt him. After all, I made a promise. A promise. After that interaction, 4 years would pass, and Naruto would have been kept a secret from the elders and shit, fuck, mother cunt. From the elders and outside sources. As on his fifth birthday, he would finally receive the warden mask and the crossed earrings, which was created for him by both Yushiro and Lady Tamayo. He would have also known about them. He would have also known about them, and he would really wish that he had actually met them before they passed away. Due to his high intellectual skills as a demon, he doesn't really, and such and shit like that. Which will that same night, when he was about to go on sleep, he would hear the sound of a string instrument being plucked, as all of a sudden he would be transported into a mansion-like structure. As he heard, "Bow before me and prostrate down upon your knees, boy." As Naruto would respond with, "Who do you think you are?" asking a superior demon to bow before you. As a woman would jump down, and, "Superior demon, you say? Tell me, what's your name?" As Naruto would then go on to open all six of his eyes as a pressure, all six of his eyes as on the fuck mother god, as on the oh god, Jesus Christ, as the top two eyes would have upon it divine progenitor in the marked upon it the same way the upper moons have on it, and the bottom would have upper moon zero. Yeah. My name is Naruto Kibitsuchi, the son of the late demon progenitor Muzan Kibitsuchi. Well, as the woman would then say, my. Well, I am Murion Kibitsuchi, a demon margin. After the encounter with Murion, he would constantly jump in and out, learning about demon fundamentals. Yeah, this was kind of rushed. I am also very lazy. And also, please consider about joining the Discord server because I really am hopeless to be dependable on. I also, although I have other videos which I have ideas which I am already coming out with. For instance, a little teaser. For instance, the next one we are going to have next possible one we are going to have, but it was still possible. I don't know if it will be directly next. We'll have what if Deku was the brother of Arno's Voldigod, as well as let me see if I can remember. Shit. Oh fuck. Mothercon, fuck. Oh yeah, and also what if he was merged with a forgotten beast? And I am currently working on part 2 of what if Deku was born, and also, oh right, also the what if Deku was born will have a consecutive series of the title of the series in the playlist which I'll create which I'll soon create, would be known as the SDS. Wait, fuck. SDD title, meaning seven deadly decks, meaning for each scene there would be a certain situation which deck would be falling place in depending on which scene he is. For instance, I have one. There will be seven of them. There will be technically eight because I am making a video. Eight up more because I also want to create him being the sons of certain scenes and all of that. So hopefully I wish you the best and stay safe. Love you guys. Don't forget, join the Discord server. Pretty please, I am going to cry if you don't. Really and truly, I'm going to cry. Yeah, that's mostly it. Bye bye. Do 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 do.